Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channeled message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment, say hi, and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, we're going to jump in. I have been bombarded with song signs all day yesterday. Woke up hearing different songs this morning, but I feel like the one that really stood out to me the most, and as I was picking out these cards, which to me makes no sense now, but I feel like after the reading comes out, it's going to make more sense. The song that I was hearing is Until I Found You. And I get the very heavy feeling that this person found you while they were in a darker place. And I want to say you lit them up. And I want to say this person really does want to be with you, but they almost kind of feel like that ship has sailed. Now, I don't know if it has or not, but that's how they're feeling. I don't know if a lot of time has passed, could be for some. But what I was kind of getting here is I do just feel like this person would look for someone just like you or as close as they can to you. They're going to look for someone just like you. But I feel like if they could, they'd take the real thing over anything else. It's just, if you find that there's someone from your past who seems to date people that look like you or have certain things, it's like things that you did, they do, right? It's just they're trying to keep you close in a way while letting you go, right? Because I feel like if they thought there was a fighting chance, they'd go for it, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting here. And that was the very distinct message that I got this morning. Now, we have trapped on the bottom of the deck here. I don't know if this person feels trapped in the situation that they've caused for themselves. I do see that thread and the way that it pulls. I almost kind of feel like this energy does very much have to do with what we just talked about. So this person may feel trapped, and I don't know if it was something that in a mess they created or in a mess that both of you created. Could be for some. I saw family, but I don't know where that goes. That kept jumping, so family could have something to do with it. In the pre-shuffle, family kept jumping. I did put it back in the deck, so it could have been interference in some way, shape, or form, right? Okay, let's see. Or it could have been by a friend group who is considered family, something like that, right? Let's see. All right, Spirit, what do we have? We have the Warrior, the Twins, and Wonder of the World. I heard Not That Special. With this twin energy, I feel like one is very interested and one is enthralled and the other one indifferent. Couldn't care less, right? And I don't know if this person's energy swings that way. It's like utterly obsessed to couldn't care less. It's kind of what I'm getting here. Is this person a Gemini? Not saying all Geminis are like that, but I am seeing the twins here, so I did want to put that out there. Could be for some, or they may have a very significant Gemini placement, right? For some, not all. We do have the Warrior here, and I feel like this person has been fighting their whole life. I feel like if you'd ask them, they'd say, I've been fighting my whole life. It's one battle after the next. I want to say this person's exhausted, but I do want to say while they were around you, not only did they go kind of crazy, but they also felt secure, if that makes any sense at all. I feel like this twin type of energy here, this opposite type of energy, really sits within this person. The Wonder of the World, we have that in reverse. There may be people around them that tried to help them heal, by minimizing you. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. I don't know if, or helping this person to want to minimize you. Now, they might not have just done that in private. They may have tried to do that in public for some of you. I want to say don't be fooled. This person, I don't want to say they're obsessed, but I want to say they'll make it seem like they're not. But really, if they could have you, they would. I feel like, I don't know what went wrong here, if it was miscommunication, if it was arguments, fussing and fighting. I don't know what it is, but I do feel like, yeah, again, there's that trapped energy. This person, I want to say it's in a mess of their own making. Forbidden. I feel like you are that forbidden fruit type of energy. I don't know, maybe I feel like they went so far when they tried to push you away that it's almost impossible, or they feel that it's impossible to pull it back in. I do feel like you would be the only thing they truly want. They'll settle for other things, but I feel like it's not you, collective. It's not you. You are that one that got away. I feel like they're in a darker place. These cards all have a darker energy to them. And I do feel like I needed this deck here to kind of convey the energy that this person sits in. They sit in this, it's like a horror movie. It's like every turn or every roll of the dice leads them to like a scarier place. Suspicion. They're stuck in that, that energy where it's quick to judge and I want to say off not much truth, right? Quick to judge, quick to fill in the blanks with their own wild stories, right? I feel like they could have made you out to seem like the monster. The cat. Something lucky is coming in. A stroke of luck. Look at that. But there's not much time left. I don't know if they find out that they still have some sort of a something, an opportunity, but it's like they have to take advantage of it very, very quickly. I don't know if maybe they see you out somewhere and it's like, make or break, this is the moment, say something, right? That's kind of what I hear for some. So it could be something like that. They could step up to you not expecting much, but I feel like their heart does funny flips in their chest when they see you. It's like they realize in that moment how much they've been lying to themselves. It's like they can't deny it when you're face to face. And I feel like that's another thing, something about eye contact, something very potent within that eye contact that really has this person's mind and heart doing flips. Let's see. I feel like it might be just a spur of the moment. It's like, there you are. I don't know where you are. Or they're passing by, so they stop if they know where you live. Like, I just feel like there's something that drives them. I do feel like it's the want to know. It's the want to know the truth. I feel like they may get to a point where it's like they waited for so long and they thought, well, I was out of time. I never made it in time. And then they get to a point where they're like, if I don't try, I will never actually know. And I feel like that's like the next stage of their, before they let it all go or they try to let it all go, right? I almost feel like it's a near impossibility, and I feel like they feel that way. They may realize that if they want something to go a certain way, they have to take action steps to make it go that way. They are the ones writing their own story, right? So it's like, how do I want to see my story? Maybe, I don't know. Are they doing their spiritual, it's like their spiritual growth is kind of coming in. I do feel like they've gone through many heavy experiences, but those are the ones that grow us, and I want to say very rapidly. So this person may have had a lot of spiritual growth under their belt in a very short period of time. Some really ascend very quickly, especially when it's heavy situation after another, right? So this person could have done quite a bit of healing in between. The other side. I feel like you just feel like you're so far away. You're behind the gates. It's like, I feel like they felt like they couldn't get to you. Now, I don't know if it was something they told themselves, like, I'm not good enough, or I just don't have enough, or I can't be what they're looking for. I can't offer them what they need, right? I don't know if it was insecurities within them, or they were, I feel like they were trying to tell themselves that was what reality is. They just don't have what you're looking for. I don't know that they've actually tried. I just feel like they assumed. It's like they looked from the outside of a situation and thought, yeah, I can't do that, or no, that's not for me, or it's like, why would they bother with me? What do I have that they would want, right? They may look at each other and or look at themselves while or looking at you and think that you wouldn't be interested, because they don't see themselves very clearly, or they didn't, right? They didn't have any confidence. Could be something like that. Fertility. There could be something in here about maybe not, okay, now this is for a few. So I want to say not everybody's going to take this. Something about fertility. It's like maybe they aren't able to have kids, or whether masculine or feminine. And they thought, well, that person's going to want a family. That person's going to want, their name to continue, or whatever the case may be, right? And I can't physically give them that. Maybe it was something like that. Or they just thought it wouldn't grow, that they didn't have the right soil. It's like they didn't have a place where the two of you could actually grow together. Maybe there was just not an opportunity to really have a space for the two of you to kind of come together and become something more, right? Animal. Did they make themselves look like this? Did they make themselves look like the monster? Or I hear all teeth, and I see somebody kind of moving their hand away. It's like a smile and it's a real toothy grin. It's got that horror movie energy. Maybe this person or you like your horror, but I just kind of get that energy here. Like this person, it's like this stare, something in the eyes, something intimidating. Did they look at you like this? Like you were the one, or did they pin that on you? I'm kind of getting a lot of different scenarios here as far as this energy goes. It's like I saw this as a black cat at first, but it's more like a panther. So I'm kind of feeling like it's like I hear this kitty's got claws. So there might be something along the lines of they painted you to be this animal, and now maybe they can't go back. Maybe they painted you in such a light that it would be embarrassing for them to backtrack, to go back on the things that they said about you, because they were so persistent about maybe bad mouthing you, right? And then people would be like, I thought you said, and just that alone would be enough to make this person crumple. I don't know if it's something about the crowd or something about the people around them, could be family, could be friends, where they would have to kind of go back on the things that they said, or they'd have to admit that they were wrong, which for them might not be the easiest thing, right? Very interesting energy going on here. There's a lot of different ways that this could be for you, right? I feel like you would be shocked to see this. Oh, I finally get what my message was this morning. It just kind of came through. Okay, so I had gotten something this morning and I only got part of the channel and I couldn't figure out what it was. It looked like it was a vision of dinosaur bones. And I thought, a bazillion years ago, right? That's, they've been gone that long. So I want to say that this connection may have been done for a very long time, or it's like old bones. It's been dead and buried for a long time. But it's like, can we resurrect? It almost kind of felt like I kind of heard like it's alive, and got that Frankenstein's monster type of energy here, which again goes with this type of energy. I just feel like, can they resurrect it? Can they bring it? I feel like eye contact would be like the lightning bolt. Um, I hear it'd be the nail in the coffin, but I feel like that means to the past. Um, let's see. Is there anything else you can tell me, Spirit, about this situation for the collective here? Flight. This person may have run off. They may have ghosted you for some. Or I also kind of feel like this could take off. This could really take off and go in a different direction. I don't know if there's been so much growth where this person comes back to you as a different person. Listen, I'm just the reader. I just let you know what is coming so you can make that well-informed decision about what you want for yourself. Always for you to decide. Just because I say this person is coming back in doesn't mean you have to entertain it. It just means that there's a possibility here, if you're standing in this energy, that somebody from your past could come back in. You may have a bit more of an understanding if this resonates for you, and you may maybe be able to navigate it just that much easier, right? But there is an opportunity. Now, this person could come back towards you as a different person, right? Lots of growth under the belt, lots of understanding. They may know, it's like I hear the mistakes that they've made may play over and over and over again in their mind. It's like now at this stage in life, they would have done things so differently is what I hear. They would have handled it better, or they would have had the right words to say. It's like there's a sense of youngness or not quite knowing in the energy here for some, I would say. For others, they knew better, but they couldn't do better. They didn't have the tools to do better at the time, is what I want to say. So, the water. There is some sort of emotion here. I feel like I heard just a sea of an emotion. You may actually, again, I keep seeing that eye contact. It's like I hear it, it's how souls catch fire. So, in this particular situation, I feel like looks in the eyes may be something where the two of you cannot deny that there's something more. It's like while the two of you are separated, they're over there, you're over here, it's easy to deny that there was anything there at all, right? Easy to convince yourself maybe. Yeah, I just can't, I hear it because I'm not around. So, yeah, I hear I never meant to let you down. So that could be the type of energy right now. I can't think of what that song is. If I remember, I will put it in the comments down below. Just another channeled song. Song signs may be huge for you, collective. You may just be bombarded by song signs. I know that came out just a couple of readings ago, but I know I'm really experiencing it now, more so than normal. So, all right, let's see. Yeah, fate. Something about fate. I do feel like this is fated to come back in. I do feel like there is a fated meeting. Just because there's a fated meeting doesn't mean you have to choose it. It is always entirely up to you. You have free will choice. This is like the Lovers, right? The Lovers card is in fact a choice. You could take it or leave it. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. It's fate for it to come in, and it could go, I want to say it could go all the way, or it could stop at the door. Like I said, you are that decision maker. Okay. Neighbors. We have neighbors. That may mean something to someone. Could be a neighbor. This person could be a neighbor. Let's see. The deep. You know, I do almost kind of, I heard the fear of the depth. You may have been a very deep soul even back when this person dealt with you or wanted to deal with you or whatever the situation was. They were afraid to dive that deep. They were afraid because there were things underneath that they were shoving down that they weren't ready to kind of look at. They weren't prepared yet. I've got this sourness in my mouth. So it's like, I don't know if they were just, I just feel like you were so different. It's like the two of you were on two different energetic platforms. But I do feel like, I don't know. I feel like as this person has grown, they've definitely seen parts of you that they couldn't understand, but they now see it in themselves. And I feel like it makes more sense. That's why that the collective came at me that way. That's why they said that. They understood before I did, right? Or they seen it clearly before I did. That's kind of the energy here. I feel like where they may have been bad-mouthing you or making you seem like you're unhinged for standing in the type of energy that you were, it's like you were just ahead of the game. You were 10 steps ahead of the game that they weren't really kind of walking in yet, right? I just feel like in retrospect, they see it. Is there anything else, Spirit? I hear it's really, truly up to you. We do have devil energy here. Why is the devil energy here? You may be worried. It's like if this person invites you out somewhere, is it going to be bad, toxic, right? But I feel like you'd be really sad if you said no. So it's like, I feel like it takes time to, it's like, do I say no and miss the whole opportunity? Will I kick myself for it later? I just feel like this may be something that you have to do scared or not, right? Ready or not is what I want to say. Sometimes, you know, it calls for bravery. Ice. I heard break the ice and then I heard cold as ice. Was this person very cold to you? I don't know. It's like I hear against all odds. So I do kind of feel like the odds were so stacked against this that you would have thought that it would never come back. And again, I'm seeing the dinosaur bones. Like this has been buried for a long time, or this feels like the ancient past, or it's like maybe you buried it very deep. Maybe it's not that long ago, but it feels like it's a million years ago, right? It's got that energy. I don't know if this person was cold to you. I wanted to say back in the day. And back in the day could be like last month or years ago. I guess it just depends on your energy here, because I do feel like it could kind of go either way. But like I said, this feels like it's been done. It's been done. Genius idea to kind of bring this into the now with the earth here, to ground it down into fruition. I hear cursed to live this out, cursed to kind of relive this. I don't know if this is something that truly, truly broke you or hurt you, but I just feel like, you know, now I'm hearing that until I found you again. I feel like this person was so in love with you, but they were terrified. And they were terrified to make a mistake, and they were terrified to step forward. And then in doing so, or not doing so, rather, they mucked it up as badly as they thought they would, as if they had stepped forward, right? As if they had tried. So for some of you, it's like that. Or some of you, they had the opportunity, they took the opportunity, but they didn't do anything once they were there. They just kind of let it all go to hell. That's kind of what I'm getting here too. Cursed to maybe feel this energy or feel this love throughout the journey without having the opportunity. It's like to experience it. That may be something as well. It's like nobody lives up to your energy. Nobody quite cuts it, right? It's like nobody comes close, I want to say. And you could feel the same way about this person. Could go either way. Could be a mutual feeling. So they feel cursed to hold that energy, to feel the way that they do about someone maybe that they can't get back to, right? Or they feel that they can't. Children of the night. Did you guys meet up at night? Something like that. You might meet this person while you're out and about. There's that family card. I hear hiding it from family. You know, it may have come out later that they had feelings or something like that they were hiding. I feel like they were hiding them from themselves. And not only that, they were hiding it from the people around them, whether it was family or friends. What else can you tell me, Spirit? Anything else before we close this up? What about it? Trickster in love. That's exactly. They were hiding it. They were tricking people, making them think they didn't feel anything when they did. I love this card. Big Frankenstein's monster fan here. I don't know what it is. I love that. So, old movie monsters. Fantastic. Let's see. I just kind of feel like that's what they were hiding. They were hiding. Yeah. They were hiding the love. I feel like I hear it spilled out of them later. Like it overflows and kind of, I heard word vomit. So it's like it flows on to others later, but it comes out in almost like I see toxic in tears is what I kind of see in words, toxic in tears. So yeah, something about their face. I don't know if it was a public face they were trying to, but they really wanted the experience. But the experience, I feel like, did a number on them. No matter how they dealt with you, I feel like it did a number on them. They wore the mask. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to drop it there. I don't know where this is going to go. I do kind of feel like it is entirely up to you, collective, what you want to do with it, where you want to take it. There was quite a bit of toxicity here. You may choose that this isn't what you want to. You may just choose to close out the cycle. I don't know that this person will ever stop loving you. I feel like it's an ache that they carry in their center chest. It's what I hear, an ache they carry with them. It's like the loss of you will always be something that haunts them. It's this energy again, something that haunts them. Yeah. All right, let's hop in here. Your initials, their initials, and any other messages that kind of come through. I almost kind of, it makes me sad that things can't find like a happy ending, right, all the time. And I know that's life, right? But as a reader, it's like I want to see it all neatly tied up in a bow at the end. And it doesn't always happen that way. It's up to whatever you choose to do or they choose to do. I do feel like there is going to be an opportunity, and I do feel like it could go somewhere if the two of you decide that you want to open up and show these new versions of self. Because let's face it, I feel like you, collective, were always evolving, and then this person has evolved. So I want to say, are you near the same, or at least find a level of understanding? Maybe. We have one standing up here, and it's an I. So you and I is what I hear, you and I. So there is a possibility. An E, a D, what are you here? An O, another U, an O, that R is standing up, and this one was kind of an S. Okay. Let's see, any other messages, Spirit? I'm hearing just the two of us, which is another song. I guess that's the name of it. I don't know. I hear you and I. So, yeah, we can make it if we try is what I heard. Very interesting. I just feel like this is coming back up. It's, you know, it's a chance for you to take it further. I do feel like it could go that way. I do feel like it could almost be a positive experience where maybe in the past it was one of your more negative ones, right? I do feel like there's been other situations since then, or a lot of growth since then. I hear sworn off of dating. So maybe it was maybe you've done that or they've done that. I also smell right now like green apples. That may have something or may mean something to someone, or I don't know. It's gone now. And now I see candy corns in my mind. So could have something to do with Halloween. Not surprised we had the, you know, spookier or different energy in the read. So I heard destruction, mass destruction. I don't know if this person just caused a whole huge mess in their life, but I feel like they ascended very quickly through that. Or once they decided to get up and dust themselves off and to move forward, it's like they ascended very quickly. I heard something about kill spirit. So I don't know if did they kill your spirit? I feel like that's what they're worried about, that they lessened the light in your eyes, that they stopped you from shining. I feel like there was a part of you that they really loved that they were also afraid of. Like your spiritual energy or your tuned in energy. Are you gifted? You could be. That may be something that they felt was odd or strange or didn't fit in their world or didn't fit in their views. Could be something like that, right? But I feel like if they lessened that at all, I feel like it would hurt them to know that they made you cry, or that they hurt you, or they know that. And that's part of the reason that they didn't come forward. It's like maybe they know they made you cry. Maybe that's something that in the heart of them they really can't handle. I just feel like this person's a whole lot softer than you imagine. They appeared to be like ice, but I feel like the ice was just the mask, so that way the soft bits on the inside didn't crumble or didn't break or didn't get shattered, right? That's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like, I feel like part of them knew that you were good, and then the other part was so suspicious that it just wrecked things. It wrecked things before they had a chance to actually become. It's like there was an opportunity, they either didn't take it or they did, but they didn't do anything good with it, right? Something like that. All right, let's see. What do we have here? But as crazy as it sounds, it's literally going to come back from the dead. I hear it's alive again. Interesting. All right. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see the crown. So Emperor, Empress energy. This person could have had a lot of growth under their belt, a lot of change going on here. Let's see. What else do we have? What are these? They're stuck together. Oh, oh wow. We have stubborn energy and the unicorn. And they were stuck together. So I almost kind of feel like it's you and them type of energy. The magical unicorn, the one who is fancy free spirited, and then the one who is kind of confined to walking a certain path, or being very responsible and staying on task. You may have kind of sidetracked them, or your energy kind of pulled them away from what they were trying to do. Maybe they thought that you were bad, like a distraction, more of a distraction than anything, right? That might have been why they walked away. I heard creepy crawly. There is something that maybe you did. Maybe you're really tuned in. Maybe you're really tapped in. Did you creep them out with something that you said? Or I don't know, are you on the gifted side? Do you kind of spit the truth before it happens? Because that can be very creepy to somebody who does not understand it, right? Can be a little scary or a little frightening. So could be for some, or maybe it's just something that's like, you were holding your phone in your hand, you're like, my sister's gonna call, or my friend's gonna call, and then the phone rings, right? It's like, could be something like that, and they were just like, oh no. You know, maybe that's too much for me, right? Something, it says handmade. You know, are you creative or very talented in some way? It's like anything you touch, kind of, you might have the Midas touch, might be another thing. Or very creative. It's like, I also hear something about gentle hands, so you could be very gentle with your hands. I feel like that was another something that kind of made them nervous. It's like, or maybe they just didn't know how to hold your hand. It's like they wanted to, but they just didn't know how to be there for you. It's like, again, I hear dark time. So that came up in the very beginning of the reading. Was it your dark time, their dark time, or both of you were in a dark time? Because it could have been something like that. Did you not recognize that they were going through darkness? I don't know, maybe you couldn't see past your own darkness, or it was flipped. They couldn't see past their own darkness. There could have been something like that as the block, is what I'm getting. Yeah, now we're talking about the journey. We've got the elephant, and moving forward with that passion. I always see the flame being held by the trunk of the elephant. So this is all about the path. I just feel like the paths kind of converge at this point, or will soon be doing that. You'll have the opportunity to take it or leave it. And I don't know. I hear that song. It's coming back now. It's like Until I Found You. So they may realize that you're that one, right? If they haven't yet realized it, which I feel like the majority of them have, it may just further confirm what they feel deeply, is that you're the one, but they don't know if they can get back to it or not. That's what I'm getting. All right, collective, huge, crazy energy. Again, it's always up to you whether you take it or leave it, whether you want to jump into a situation or not. You have free will. All right, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, become part of this Ophiuchus tribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.